Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio February 11, 2022. An emotional letter or phone call from someone far away could leave you in a state of shock. The news could be good or disconcerting, but either way, you're not likely to be thinking too clearly right now, so don't try to make any sense of the situation. Wait a day or two, and then try to discern the facts about the situation. You'll be in a much better state of mind to deal with it then. Today could be a powerful day for you. You might experience a breakthrough in an area of your life that has been causing you distress. Maybe you will suddenly look at a relationship in a new way. You might begin to understand a loved one better and have a stronger sense of their motivations. You'll be more compassionate and understanding as you see what they are going through. Pay attention to enlightening ideas that shine through the fog. Today, you may lose a little dignity before your peers. It's like that dream where you show up at work naked, but this time everyone notices. Maybe you'll stick your foot in it big time today, or insist that you're right about something only to discover later that you were wrong all along. You can regain a little dignity by openly admitting your error. People respond well to someone who's willing to admit their mistakes. Big changes are likely in store for you on the job front. Listen closely to what seems like idle gossip. There may be some pearls of information that could serve you well in the short term. The more prepared you can be for the changes, the better. What you learn is likely to be inside information, but don't feel guilty about being privy to this knowledge. You would never use it to hurt anyone, and in the end it helps you make an important point to the higher-ups. Your relations with your children will be in good shape during this special day for them and also for you. You will realize that more firmness is needed with them. You will have the opportunity to free yourself from certain domestic and material constraints. Take the opportunity to indulge yourself freely in an activity that will give you the opportunity to express yourself fully. This is not a good time to think about asking anyone out. Unfortunately, nobody is in a giving mood right now. Make sure you're not making it worse. Playing the Saint Bernard is all to your credit. But there are limits to everything. If only you could take flight on the wings of freedom. Perhaps you should allow yourself to envision the future your own way. You'd definitely be less agitated. Of course, the planetary energy is daring you to outdo yourself right now, so it's time to break free from the past. Take a long, hard look at your values, keeping only the essential ones. This is a day oriented to family. If you have children, how much do they know about your career and ambitions? Many schools feature workdays with your kids to help them understand what it is you do all day. However, there's no need to wait for a formal program. Consider making a date with your kids to show them where you go and what you do. This is sure to be as rewarding for you as it would be for them. If you are child-free, consider taking a niece or nephew in with you. Today is a good day to take chances. You may even be quite successful today, if you are ready to defend the things you really care about. Pretend that you are the director of a film, and that you have just met a potential producer for your movie. You just happen to have your script in hand. Are you ready to move up in the world? Are you ready for success? What makes an alignment between Mercury and Pluto that begins in your communication sector today is not just that this is a repeat, coming together for the third time in just 2 months, but just as they are both at a friendly aspect to the North Node in your relationship sector. This comes just as Venus and Mars are joining forces, bringing Venus' mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice together with Mars' war on communication barriers. This gives both a boost. What makes a friendly alignment between Mercury and Pluto, the planets of communication and change in your communication sector, even more auspicious is that it happens just as they have both formed a friendly aspect to the North Node in your relationship sector. That this is a repeat not only makes it easier to give your relationships a voice, but is an opportunity for a do-over. Your tarot reading for today. Temperance, the Chariot and the Lovers. Someone has betrayed you and you're not aware of it yet. A deception in love or friendship, a lack of faithfulness. One day soon you will find out and you will be hard-pressed to forgive him. It will require courage not to explode when you hear the news. The hard part will knowing that this person you trusted has been playing his own game behind your back for several weeks. And right under your nose too. You won't be able to understand the reasons for this deception. They remain unclear in this draw. This person is betraying you, and it will be the end of the relationship that you have with him. Yes, sometimes we trust people who, looking back, we realize were really cruel to us. This is the lesson of this draw: trust yes, but be suspicious first. If you trust someone too quickly, you take the risk of being betrayed, because we only really get to know someone over a period of time. We sometimes think we know a person after a few weeks, but this is false. Only time enables us to build really trustworthy relationships. From now until the end of February, keep your eyes open, and if someone around you seems to be nursing some odd intentions, ask questions. Perhaps you will avoid a larger deception. Everyone can have hidden ideas, but communication is the best way to detect them and avoid them being directed against you. If you've refrained from telling someone something important or tried to hide your feelings about something, it's all likely to come out when the moon squares Pluto around midday. It might seem like this uncontrollable flood of things you didn't think you were ready to handle is a bad thing, but that isn't necessarily the case. In fact, it could be quite healing for you to get it all out in the open. Even if the epiphany is about your own unhelpful behaviors, examining your outlook, actions, and narrative to make necessary changes is better late than never. In the evening, you get a cosmic kiss from the universe when the sun sextiles the moon. You feel an ease, and you get the sense that it's safe to let down your guard and just be yourself. This means that if you realized some difficult things earlier in the day, you'll be comfortable enough to handle it openly and authentically. This aspect also brings balance to communication with your partner, so use it. Also tonight, the moon moves into the home-loving sign of Taurus, which further increases your urge to cuddle and talk to your partner. Finish the evening sharing some dessert on the couch. Allow yourself this indulgence, you deserve it.